Welcome back, everybody. Nurturing a relationship can be stressful, and being in quarantine can really add to that stress. Mercedes Martinez talked with family therapist Donna Wilburn, who tells us what we need to do to stay healthy and the 5 things that will help your relationship survive this crisis.
How do we keep our relationships healthy during quarantine, Donna?
The first couple of weeks of this, I've noticed people were all optimistic. It's the honeymoon phase. We can do this. Let's bond. Let's hang out together and play games. And now a couple weeks in, it's starting to get old, and the patience is wearing thin. If you have an agreement before you start engaging in conflict, and have a talk while you guys are still calm, that think of it like your safe word. So if you use your safe word, that means I really cannot be talking right now. It's not forever. I just need a good 30 minutes to cool down. And if you use that word, it has to be respected. You have to let that person go calm down.
And you actually have some great relationship survival tips. I think these tips are fantastic ways to keep your relationship intact. So when we're all free to go out, the relationship does not disintegrate. What are some of your tips?
So one of the ones is date night in. You have to schedule it. You have to put it on the calendar, work around it, no interference. A lot of times right now it's going to have to be after the kids go to bed, and quite a few parents don't have bedtimes for their kids. So make sure you have that structure in there. Schedule your date night, put it on the calendar, and barring a high fever or a hurricane, you better participate in that date night. The other is the alone time. Yeah, you have to have bonding time, but you need alone time also. So schedule your alone time. Make sure you have a good 30 minutes every day just to kind of de-stress and recharge your batteries. If that means chatting with a friend or going and just zoning out and watching TV with no interruptions, that's what it can be.
Meditating is something that you say is really good for couples to do, and doing it together. Explain that one.
They've done a lot of studies on it that couples who meditate together tend to like each other more. And so meditation can be apps, YouTube, just relaxing and enjoying the sensory outside birds chirping. But you want to get a good 10 to 15 minutes, and you want to do it together because then you're both nice.
And your last 2 things, I love this: random acts of kindness and divvying up the chores.
When we do something kind for somebody, it generates hormones and chemicals in us that make us feel good. But also that other person gets to feel loved, or like you thought of them. It doesn't have to be big. It doesn't have to cost money. You could just be doing them a little favor, or bringing them their coffee or their tea. Just a little something kind really can change someone's perspective and help with that relationship. And the last one is divvying up the chores, and the parenting. You're both home. You should both be sharing those responsibilities. Even if you are working, you're working from home. Both people should be doing household chores, and both people should have their parenting time to give the other one a break.